Hi there, Liam. I hope you're doing well since last time I talked to you 10 minutes ago. In today's video lesson, there's 3 things I want to talk about. One being a toy and the colors in the toy. Number 2, ascending and descending slurs, some things that may help clean up your playing a little bit. And then number 3, the bass line in Endante. So let's go down the list. Cool. So I think you had a good idea about what to do for the colors in a toy. Now remember, this one's is a Renaissance piece. So one thing we can kind of do in the B section is maybe try to emulate the sound of a lute, which is a little bit brighter sounding than a guitar, or even though mine's a little buzzy. But so for that B section, it starts off ponticello. So you have B, so B da da dee da dee da, bum ba da dee, and then rosette dee da 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 da, right? So the first one through this is going to be lute, is going to be a ponticello sound, and then second part in tasto, and then number 3 in rosette. So see if we can do that one more time. So we have, and then that part right there. So make sure to add that ponticello, tasto, and then rosette position. Cool. So do that for it. And also, you should also be still working on your free stroke exercise. I'd like you to send me back a video of which free stroke exercise you're doing. I believe you're doing, if I remember correctly, so be sure to include whatever free stroke exercise you're doing. Include that in the other video, because I want to take a peek at that and make sure we're staying on target for that. We're coming up to, not in the, it'll be in like 2 pieces from now, the book 2 Allegretto. There's a section in there where we have a free stroke and rest, actually there's free stroke in, there's free stroke in Allegretto, and then a free stroke rest stroke combo that's in the tune as well in the B section. So we make sure that we're fast approaching that everything's looking good, so that we have a lot of groundwork laid for that one. Next thing is ascending slurs, point number 2. So in doing your ascending slurs with fingers, I believe you're doing a 3 and 4. One thing I saw you want to watch out for, a lot of people do this, is right before they'll shoot the first finger out, keep those fingers hovering over top. See how my 1 and 2 don't fly away like this? So keep those fingers relaxed and curled. If you need to, you can touch the 4th string just lightly with fingers 1 and 2, so all these 3 fingers will actually be down. Like that right there. And just keep these guys kind of just chilling out here, kind of hanging out. Once you feel comfortable with that, just like slightly off the fretboard, but you don't want to point like this. All right, so keep those fingers over top. And keep that hand turned towards the pinky. That'll make it easier too, by the way. Rather than being out here this way and trying to do a hammer on with a pinky, you kind of turn your hand towards the side of the pinky. So some people like this right here, you turn your hand a little bit so you're angling towards that pinky. And that'll make it easier to get a clean hammer on. And then with the pull-offs, one thing that might help, so also in conjunction with turning the hand towards the pinky, when you hit that string, when I do that pull-off, I'm actually going to run into the string below. So I have my pinky here, right? You see how I kind of like ran into it? Now, like in the full speed, it'll be happening really fast, but that'll kind of give you the motion down, and it's like you're down, plucking it, almost in the way you're almost doing a rest stroke with the left hand. So you pick and do like almost like a rest stroke with the pinky, while making sure not to point. So that's many things to think about. So hammer on, making sure you keep your first finger stable and not pointing. And then with pull-offs or descending slurs, run into the string below. Like that right there. And then lastly, the last thing I wanted to talk about today is the Endante, the bass line. This one has an offset bass line. So it's not like a pinch each time. So it's not this, where I go, yeah. you see I did a pinch of the D and the A at the same time. So this one has an offset bass line. So the bass line goes like this. Bass. So ba-da, ba-ba-dee, bass. Then the melody, like that right there. And then as it continues on, ba-da-dum, bass. Then the melody. So the bass is offset on those right there. Same thing too in the B section. Bass. So the opening, bass, like that, then bass, then the melody, and offset bass again, offset bass. Key dog. So watch out for those, okay? All right, so I'll send this over to your mom, and then if you have any questions, please feel free to shoot me a message back, and I look forward to seeing you same time next week. All right, take care now. Bye-bye.